Anyways.
I still say you should start over. I guess you're going to start over now. Okay, go on.
Yeah. Hello there, and welcome to episode 1 of the So Anyways podcast. It's simply just a podcast with the boys. Nothing special.
Well, I mean, it's pretty special.
It's special to us.
It's the boys.
It's the boys. You always gotta put the boys up first. My name is Max, and I'm joined by co-hosts D'Angelo.
What's up, y'all? I'm D-Lo.
James.
I'm Baker.
Yeah, fuck whatever name you I'm a grown man. Let me introduce myself.
All right.
What's up, y'all? I'm D-Lo. I like books, and I like long walks on the beach.
Do you really read books, though?
I actually don't like long walks on the beach. I do like books, though, for sure.
All right.
Okay. I'm Baker, and they call me the bread maker. That's all you need to know.
Name 3 people who call you the bread maker.
I could, but you don't know them.
Whoa.
They're my coworkers.
Sounds like a cheap.
I know more than 3 people who call me that, actually. So, there you go.
And I'm Emil, and I'm going to be the mostly active one here.
What are you trying to say?
What you mean?
You calling us fat?
Either we got no lung capacity,
Oh, my God.
Oh, he's going
All right, LA Fitness. Let's
All
go.
right.
We have
Anyways.
no
Anyways.
Ooh.
Before we get started, I want to quickly do 2 announcements. The first one is we want to thank what was your guy's name? Takai.
Bye to Kai.
By Takai on Instagram. That's at BYTCHACAI. He did our logo for us, and it actually came out perfect. And I love it. I don't know about y'all.
Solid.
Yeah, no, that's pretty damn
Got
solid.
some-
I hope we can work with your boy Takai in the future.
His name's Trent. We can just call him Trent.
That's gonna be a lot
It's going to be
easier.
a lot easier.
It's gonna be a lot
I
easier.
probably should have mentioned that at the very
You
beginning.
probably should have. But yeah, I'm looking forward to working with Trent in the future. And also, the second announcement I want to do is if everything goes right in terms of upload, happy Halloween.
Hey.
Yes.
If everything goes right, this comes out
spooks.
Halloween 2020. Be safe.
Have a great Spooktober.
Couldn't have said it better. So anyways, what have y'all brought to the table?
I have something immediately off the bat. I've been waiting all day to talk about this. So I went to this restaurant today to get food, like one does.
Yeah.
And my total was $27.02. That lady looked me dead in my eyes and shook me down for that 2 cents. You have $1,000 in that register. There was a little cup of tips, and there was like 50 pennies in it. You're not taking them pennies home.
People are trying to make their living.
Bro, 50 pennies, bro? Give me them damn 2 pennies, girl. I had to go to my car outside in the cold.
Okay, but then you're pulling off like an Amazing Spider-Man where he like has the cold and he's trying to grab his milk or whatever.
No, none of that. Give me my 2 pennies.
I am on D'Angelo's side here,
Yeah.
though. It's just 2 pennies. But
I'm on your side, but I'm trying to
But I
counter-
feel like once you get older, or if you're ugly,
What?
male or
I
female.
don't think he's agreeing with me anymore.
Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. Just hear me out. Because we're all basically ugly. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, unless you're like a 10 out of 10
Hey, nah, we're all fabulous.
Instagram model. Yes,
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just saying
We all strut on the nose.
we're not gonna get away with those 2 cents if we don't look like a 10 out of 10. Because before, if you're a kid, they're like, oh yes, whatever, shit, you can get away with like $1 off in your. They'll be like, nah, you're fine. But now, since we're older, we're a lot
So you're
more
calling us
uglier.
ugly.
Calling
No,
all
He
of us
already
ugly.
did.
He's
He already
saying
did.
But
we
you're
don't-
enforcing it.
He's saying that we don't have the childlike innocence of a child.
Exactly. Or we're not 10 out of 10.
So
Not
why
even
does
me.
this, what does this have to do with the 2 cents?
Well, because it is a common thing.
Okay, so what I'm saying is basically if you don't got the 10 out of 10 look or you're not a child, they're not going to be like, oh, don't worry about it.
Well, I think most of us here work in food, right? So with me, I don't know about y'all, but if somebody is like searching for their 2 pennies in their wallet whenever I'm checking them out for their order, and they just like, I don't have 2 pennies, and they're going to go for another $1, I have like a limit. 2 pennies, 1 penny. Sure. If you don't got it, don't worry about it. 2 pennies, don't worry about it. 3 pennies, Don't worry about it, but you should have had
any type of pennies.
This is
four
the,
pennies.
This is the
if-
whole this is the whole podcast. Is just Baker going. All right, now 40 seconds.
That's a bit much
Well,
now.
getting to be
Four.
close.
4 pennies is like that's where the last line is. Like I'm just like, if you don't have 4 pennies, then like that's okay.
So
I'll
if you
still
owe a
bail
nickel,
you out.
so if
if
I were
you
to-
owe a nickel,
I was about to say.
if you owe a nickel, I'm not letting you off the hook. Give me that dollar, or I'll give you change, or give me a nickel. But
I
pennies are
personally, I lose about $3 just to me not breaking change
yeah.
every day because I don't care. Like $3.
Well,
but
also-
I'll be fine.
For work, like if it's like I charge one thing of ranch, it's 60 cents. I still am like, that comes out of my bank. No problem. It's just $1. So I lose at least $2 a day.
Because hear me out, right? You give somebody, you let them slide with the 2 pennies. Boom, they go home, and they don't kick their dog when they get home because they got embarrassed in the restaurant or something like that. They don't do something terrible. You pay the kindness forward. They get flipped off in traffic. They don't hit that guy with their car or something. Because they're like, man, you know what, the guy,
I don't think that
guy
like,
gave me the two.
I don't
Okay,
know.
those
How
are
does this-
extreme examples, but you get what I'm saying. They pay it forward. Then all of a sudden, boom, a bunch of pay it forwards later, the cure for cancer is found.
I can see the logic behind
Thank you. I got kind of extreme with the examples.
that's like a very extreme example.
Yes.
yeah.
I mean,
I feel like
you never know.
you spotted like a scenario, and you were like, "What if I escalated that by 10?"
But you know what though? Doing that though, in every type of example, in any situation, it makes the other party members or individuals understand. Like it makes it easy. Like, are we dumb as humans?
Dude, if I got
Absolutely.
Incredibly.
Hold on a minute. Yes.
But we're
Let's
also
be-
we're the dumbest.
Hold on.
We're the dumbest. No, we're the dumbest creatures. But we're also
If we're
the most intellectual.
Hold on. If we're talking about the masses, right? We're dumb as fuck. But if we're talking about certain individual groups,
we're dumb as fuck.
no.
We're
We're
still
smart as shit, right? But that's like 0.1% of the masses.
So you're saying the smart people are the smart ones?
Oh, the smart people are genuinely the smart ones.
Because
right?
that's just what you're saying.
Because think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Hear me out, guys. The dumb people are dumb, and the smart people are smart.
What I'm saying.
I know that's a hard concept to process, but think about it.
Okay, no,
we
I think
all
we
know where
straight.
we stand in Yamil's mind as far as the smarter than
No. Okay, I think we straight here. What I'm saying is the masses of the human population are stupid as fuck. The 1% of the human population, or 0.1% of the human population, is actually really fucking smart. And then about 1 or 2% have common sense. Because common sense is not common.
Are you justifying the 1% right now?
No, I'm not
No, I
justifying
think-
the
wait,
He's
I'm
justifying the bottom 1%. You know, the ones that don't got much going.
I'm justifying humanity.
I think your common sense thing is like less like 2 or 3% and more like 15%.
15?
15 of the
That's a solid
population.
percentage.
Because if we're talking about common sense, there's a good amount of people that don't have
Well,
common sense.
you say that, but common sense isn't really common.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Common sense isn't common.
Yeah, no.
One
I mean-
might say it's the most common of senses.
No. It's not.
It's
really.
not,
No,
though.
truly think about it. If there's a dude, right, and you're pulled over, and let's say there's, no cars in the road. There's a dude standing in front of the road, so you stop your car because you don't want to hit him, right? Now he pulls a gun on you. What are you gonna do? Seriously, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna die.
You're gonna die? So you're just gonna stand there and take the bullet?
Well, I'm in a car.
Okay. What are you gonna do with the car?
I'll drive around him.
Drive around them. All
He's
right.
gonna hit
What
a
are you gonna
moving
do,
target.
Max?
I'm already in this guy's head, dude. I'm
He's
in a
already
car.
threatening.
So wait,
Yes.
hold on. What kind of gun does he have?
Yeah.
It's a handgun.
What kind of gun is he?
No, that's
Handgun.
like okay. So
Like-
if he's gonna
like
shoot
high
me,
point.
if I'm in my
Like
car
a high
and he's
point.
right in front of me and I'm in
Yeah.
my car, if he has a handgun, that's not really gonna be that much of a threat as if he had like an AR-15.
Yes. No. It's just a handgun.
Like,
Also, really quick,
I'm
if
gonna
he was
hit
in-
him.
If he was in the middle of the road, I'd swerve around him.
All
How
right.
did we get here from 2 cents?
Common
We're
sense
talking
being
about
common.
stupid
We're
people.
talking-
Yes.
Okay.
To smart people
Yeah.
How smart
to
is
being
smart?
gunned down in the road.
Well, think about it though.
But no, like if
Yeah.
it's a handgun, he's on the side of the road.
Mhm.
Wait, he's on the side
Wait,
of
he's
the
on
road.
the
or just-
side? of the road? I thought he was
In
on the
front
side.
of you. In front of you.
Okay.
Like he
He's just
basically
chilling?
stopped your car. He has
So
guns
just run
drawn.
around him.
He has it pointed at my
Yes.
face.
'Cause,
He
like,
has
I'd
it
say-
pointed around your general
Is
direction.
he saying anything?
Yeah, he's basically like doing
we're in the
just
car, but we
to
can't
get
hear.
out the car type deal.
But if
Like-
we're coming down the road,
You've already stopped. Let's say we've already stopped. Let's say we're at a
Stopped.
stoplight. There's no cars around.
There's nobody else around.
There's nobody else
Come on,
around.
like,
This
this
is
like
fucked.
okay,
it's like
no,
4
yeah,
a.m.
okay.
in the morning,
Common-
Houston
common-
roads.
I wouldn't
It's
say common.
my fault for being driving around at night where there's no one else. At
This is
4
like we
It's my
got-
fault for stopping, to be honest.
This is
Yeah.
like our time of like getting out of D&D, clear roads, late at night. We're at a red light. Out of nowhere, we see a figure, boom, handgun, and we're like, oh fuck, right? That type deal. Where it's just like, oh shit, really just came out of nowhere.
I'm busting a Tokyo Drift. I'm
Cool,
gonna do 2
cool.
donuts around him just to spite him. And I'm gonna push off.
Oh yeah,
From a
because
parked
what I'm
position.
doing
I'm
is
not par- I'm not
laying
parking
low
for
and
this.
driving forward. Max, what are you doing? I heard everyone's opinion, but yours really.
Nice.
I was originally gonna say like, oh, just keep driving forward. I don't know, but now that I know that I'm stopped, I'm probably just duck and then reverse out of there.
Interesting. And James, what would you do in this scenario once again?
I think I said I'd run him over.
Oh yeah, okay. But all right, now
He's got a gun pulled on me.
Yeah.
like,
Is there supposed
fuck
to be a
you.
right answer to this?
Obviously,
there is.
Yamil's answer is gonna be the smart people answer. That's what I've been waiting
No, the
for.
real answer is you pull your gun out of the glove box and you shoot him.
Good old faithful.
This all turns into Yamil's pro-gun thing. It's like, the smart people that I was talking
The
about
smart
earlier,
people
they
have
have the
firearms.
guns. But here's the thing: is the smartest weapon a gun?
knows your car.
No, wrong. I'm saying
So
overall.
James was right.
Yes,
okay,
James
yeah,
was
no, yeah,
right.
you're right. James is right. I'm saying overall is the smartest weapon a gun. Like, let's say I'm in my house and someone's breaking into my house.
Oh.
I'm not pulling a gun, bro.
I'm pulling a car.
I'm in my house. I go
like that
from-
the keys are right there.
I go from the bed. I take the already made slide into the garage, get into my car, go into the living room, and hit
What
my
happened
car.
to you for you to have to make that slide?
So
though?
wait, obviously I've been broken into a bunch of times, and like we said earlier, the car is the superior weapon.
the cars is superior.
Well, I'm talking about in that scenario because if you really think about it, most people, like I'm being so genuine, most people are gonna be like, "Oh fuck, okay, let me get out the car, give you my fucking car, and pray to God you don't shoot me," type deal.
and then take his car.
Whoa.
He doesn't have
How
a
did
car.
he get?
He's in the middle of the road. He doesn't have a car.
He's a homeless bum that just randomly stumbled upon.
That has a gun?
Will he?
Where'd he get the money?
Where did he get the
trade-
money?
I
He's
can
homeless.
afford a pistol, but I can't
Listen,
afford
listen,
a
he
car.
Margaret.
sucked dick for crack.
Whoa. Will he trade me the gun for my car?
Absolutely.
So that I can pay it forward and steal someone else's car.
Here we go.
It all
Back
comes
to
back
2
to
cents. There we go.
There it is.
Here's my 2 cents to you.
Yeah, there we go.
Pay it forward.
It all comes around. Now back to this slide into my garage. See
By the
if-
way, how are you gonna get the car from the garage to the living room?
Another slide.
A slide for the car.
You don't know how his house is,
Yeah,
bro.
I've already got a slide from my bedroom
wait-
to the garage. You gotta be ready for anything. But here's my thing. I think we should sell, as far as like home defense, I think we should sell less guns specifically for home defense and really put our money into Home Alone type home defenses. I'm talking paint cans on strings,
I still love the nail.
jacks on the floor, and the fire, or what's it called? The flamethrower by the door handle. If you get a head full of hair right into the door, you're not thinking about taking
Bro,
my
if
TV, big dog. Your dome is on fire.
If you go, and even also for the part of the house that's like, would have the most likely spot for someone to break in, put all the nails from the floorboards, spike them up. Good. They can't walk.
Hit that boy with the Kevin McAllister.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Home Alone
Oh,
2 or Home Alone the series
Yeah.
had it on lock.
Series.
There's like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
There's
like
actually
3
like 5
movies.
of them.
There's Home
Five?
Alone,
Oh, I thought you
Home
meant like
Lost
a,
in New York.
I thought you
Home
meant like a
Alone
TV series. That's what I thought you meant.
No,
the
no.
franchise.
I was about to say. Okay, that's better. I knew there
The
was
H-
like
the HAC.
weren't there like
the Home
3
Alone
movies with like the
cinematic
original
universe.
actor?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
and then like 2 more.
there was like
I think,
another one
afterwards.
that had a completely different actor, and I remember I came in one time and I saw a scene from this movie, and there was like a cardboard cutout of a naked girl in a shower, and I was
the
like,
second one.
that was the
That
second,
was the second one.
second one.
Lost in New York
That was Lost in New York.
with our boy Donald Trump.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
He was in that.
But it's not our boy.
I mean, in terms of government, by
You know he was.
definition.
You know he was also in Little Rascals.
What?
Yeah, he was at the
Oh.
end of Little Rascals. He plays the dad of the rich.
He
asshole kid.
does. I
Yeah,
totally
he's like-
forgot about that.
He's like, "That's my dad up there." And he's like, "That's my son." I swear to God,
God.
that's what he says.
Oh,
now
shit.
I gotta go give that movie 1 star.
No, that movie's great. It has Whoopi Goldberg in it.
Yeah,
It does have Whoopi.
It does.
Also at the end of the movie. plays
no,
that.
it wasn't-
balances
no,
itself
but wasn't
out.
Whoopi,
It
like,
balances
more in-
itself out.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a couple
Look
more
at where they
scenes
are
with
now.
her though?
Yeah.
There might have been. I don't remember.
Because I definitely remember Whoopi.
Because I remembered originally Whoopi Goldberg, like ever since I was a
I think we
kid.
just
But it
tuned
wasn't
out.
until I watched it as like an adult that I saw that Donald Trump was in the movie. I was watching it with Jackson actually, and another guy, because we were showing this other guy the movie who had never seen it before, and we got to the end of the movie and we saw Donald Trump there, and literally all of us were in shock. We're like, what? What has he always been in this movie?
Movies with controversial people.
Movies with
Controversial people. Let's figure this.
Hey, you know,
That's very
hey, you
broad.
know,
How about
Avengers 1 actually had Hitler in it. You know, he was a little bystander.
Oh yeah.
You know who else had Hitler?
Ooh.
That Dragon Ball Z movie, Fusion Reborn, had Hitler in it.
So
Is that real?
Yeah.
Real
Oh,
talk.
Goten and
Real-
Trunks fight Hitler.
Hold on a minute. Real talk though. Would you declare the movie Naked Gun having a controversial actor in it?
What's Naked
What's
Gun?
Naked
What
Gun?
happened to Leslie Nielsen? What did he do?
Oh, he had the whole phone call thing where his friend or like his sister or
Also,
something.
doesn't Naked Gun have
O.J. Simpson.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
also
I've never
another
seen
main
this
reason.
I mean, O.J. Simpson.
And we know the whole O.J. Simpson
Oh, yeah.
thing
Oh,
going
yeah.
on. But
Oh,
for
yeah.
Liam Neeson, he was like, it's still kind of up in the air whether he is a racist or not.
Leslie Nielsen.
Oh, Leslie Nelson. I thought you said Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
No.
We know that one though, right?
Liam Neeson being racist would be a blow to the black community because
Ooh.
what's that one movie
Newsflash.
with the
Taken?
phone? Taken. We
Taken.
love Taken.
Oh yeah.
That is a good one. But I
By the
mean,
way, highly
but
recommend
with
Naked
more
Gun.
controversial topics in terms of people in movies, what's bothered me though is controversial actors being in movies like Scarlett Johansson.
She's Johansson's
controversial?
controversial?
She's
just
controversial to woke Twitter.
She's just an Asian woman.
Is she
Like, she's trying to get
controversial
her thing
because of
together.
Ghost in the Shell?
Well, because she always plays roles like that. But it's also not just her. I'm just using her as an example. But it's everyone always gets after these actors for playing like
'Cause she
what's
was a white-
Fantastic Beasts? The guy Eddie Redmayne or whatever his name is.
Never saw it.
He was
Fantastic
he was the guy that played the main character in Fantastic Beasts.
Okay.
Yeah, and there was one movie,
the little
girl.
squirrely dude.
Yeah, there was one movie
Yeah.
where in the movie he's a guy, but I think he portrays himself as a girl in the movie for some reason, and then he ends up falling in love with another guy, but the other guy doesn't know that he's actually a dude, and everyone was just like, why couldn't you just get an actual trans person in there? And everyone like gets mad at all these actors all the time, but it's just like, it's not the actor's fault, it's the agents. It's the agency that does that. They say like, hey, I got a role for you. It's the casting director's fault because it's like, oh, get him. It's never the actor's fault unless they actually actively speak out.
Well, I feel like in a situation like that, isn't that like the point of acting? That you're acting as a
That
character?
too,
Does
yeah.
it have to be a trans person?
And
Or
it
should
goes,
we-
you
true.
can even use that in terms of regular.
And also, if we
Broadway.
really want to like think about it, right? It doesn't make sense why you're gonna hire a trans actor if you're gonna make a movie, right? And you want it to get like genuine views, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to put a big name to play a trans person.
There are big name trans people like that. The girl who
Like
was
who?
in
Rocky
Orange is
Horror.
the New Black or the Rocky Horror.
Well,
chick.
this is the same girl.
But listen,
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah,
is,
yeah.
no, what I'm saying is there's not many that
Should
are
be.
have well
and that's
established
also
names.
should be
that's
more.
also
even
another
if
thing
there
too about
are, they
names.
probably don't. Even they might not have the
Like,
talent that's needed for
yeah.
this particular role.
Or
That
maybe
as
they
well.
don't want to.
And they may not be able to bring
That
as
or they
much
just want the
traction.
cheaper route.
Yeah.
That too. But also, that's another thing too about names is that there was also another thing. I just hate woke Twitter. I hate woke Twitter. It's the worst.
Same.
But they started getting on the movie industry where it's just like, oh, all the women actresses get paid less. And then I was like, no, they get paid by their name. Depending on how well known the name is, they're gonna make more. I guarantee you, maybe it's swapped now where Chris Pratt would make more than Tom Cruise. But before Guardians of the Galaxy, Tom Cruise would make more than Chris Pratt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
it comes down to name, not by like.
I think in the movie industry, and I don't know much, but I would say like there's no real way to like check who's making like there's no middle ground. You know, like no one's ever gonna be in a movie where they're at the exact same level or like the exact same level of role in that movie. And they're like, all right, well, you did the exact same work that he did, so you get paid more. Like you could pay
Like
like you could get Tom Cruise, I guess, for a movie, but he was in a minor part compared to like the leading role.
Well, that
you
was
know?
kind of like Tom Hiddleston. Tom Hiddleston, he went from just a normal actor with a bunch of A-list celebrities, and he became like Tom Hiddleston's in it. He's
Yeah.
where most of our money's going.
Tom Hiddleston?
Hiddleston.
Oh, Loki?
Loki, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He went from being
I
just
thought you were talking about the guy from Silicon Valley.
no.
It's like, really? That's not my memory.
Tom Hiddleston went from a supporting actor into a lead role, and I think that's just like movie industry's weird, man.
Well, like the way
I don't wanna
that
say
they
it's
get
fucked,
paid,
but it's
like
just
based
weird.
on their names, like it's not the same as like working in like a food industry or anything, because that's all like labor based.
Mhm.
So you're based on your like performance as a worker and how well you do your work. Whereas in like in movies and stuff, it's
Just,
like,
are you a household name?
yeah, are you a household name? Like, how well are you able to portray this kind of character, and how big are you? Like, those are all factors.
Take Sarah Jessica Parker. I guarantee you, besides Sex and the City, she doesn't really do much. I imagine there's more stuff, but people will still pay big money for Sarah Jessica Parker just because she's a big name.
True.
Yeah.
So it's just weird. But going back to Scarlett Johansson,
Yes. Get a black woman to play Black Widow. Come on, it's in the name.
no, but like people were getting mad. It's just like, oh, why is she white? And this show is it's an anime, an origination of Japan. Yeah, but I didn't see Ghost in the Shell, the original anime, or read the series. But wasn't it more along the lines like struggling with identity? You don't know who you are, and plus she's also a robot.
She's
So
a
why are they
robot that
getting
was
mad?
It's
modeled.
more about the robot.
Yeah, it's more
The
about that.
I mean, like the character is modeled around like a white woman.
Still.
Yeah,
like
so,
in
like-
the actual thing.
But it's just the art style from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at any anime that happens to take place in America, they still look like, you know, an anime that takes place in Japan. It still looks the same.
Honestly,
No, sorry.
No. Honestly, I think most of this is just mostly people just being mad just to be mad at something. Because if you really look at like woke Twitter, for example, a lot of stuff that they're mad at, normal people will be like, "Why the fuck are we mad at this? Like, what's the reason?"
There was this one point I was on Twitter. It must have been a couple months ago. And someone had posted something about how Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
yes,
That-
did the.
Yeah.
He
I
did like
remember
the
that.
black. He did
the black
The
face.
quote unquote
Yeah.
blackface.
It was
So it's
the
like
blackface, but he was making fun of people in blackface, and
Uh-huh.
like someone tweeted about that, and they were like, "Did y'all know Iron Man was in blackface?" And someone quoted the tweet and said, "Oh man, the millennials found Tropic Thunder." Oh no, Gen Z's gonna Gen Z's gonna lose it.
But
But-
I feel like Gen Z is actually more.
it's more millennials. More of the Gen
I
Zs.
feel like
they're
Gen
just
Zs are more shit posters, to be honest with you.
What? Okay, so Gen Z is us.
kind of
Millennials-
we
We're
I'm
kind of
not.
in the mid ground.
we can easily all
I'm
four of
technically
us.
a millennial.
All right, old man. Anyway,
I'm the last of the millennials.
Yeah, you're the last of them.
we're
but
like
for
last
towards the
airbender.
beginning of Gen Z.
But for you, D and Emil, like y'all, us three, we can interchange. Like we're just like, you could be a millennial, but you could be.
And I'd rather be a Gen Z, to be honest.
I'd rather be
Millennial.
either, to be honest.
and none of that matters to me because I can't die.
Really.
I am
None of
immortal.
that matters. None of this Gen Z millennial
So,
stuff, man.
explain
This will
yourself,
all be
D'Angelo.
different in 100
This is your.
years.
This is your, this is your fifth Gen Z.
This is my 5th Gen Z.
D'Angelo, tell us your secrets to
You see, here's
being
the
immortal.
thing. I'm Gen Infinity.
Oh,
That means that none of this matters to me. I'm just trying to overall make everything better.
Okay,
D'Angelo,
There
what
is
if
no fighting when you
D'Angelo.
can't die.
D'Angelo?
Yes.
What if I told you I'm Gen Pi?
The natural enemy of Gen Infinity. We're gonna have to fight after this.
Our epic clash will continue someday.
Duel at dawn.
The infam.
Do y'all remember a few years ago whenever there was like those CW shows for like the Marvel stuff that was going on?
like the cartoons.
That was like a
There
Netflix.
was-
those were
Oh,
Netflix.
like
no,
the
no, no,
series.
no,
Like,
like,
remember
Arrow and Flash. Or are you talking about like Daredevil and Luke Cage?
I think it was Daredevil and Luke Cage.
Daredevil
Because
was on
Those were all-
Netflix.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
those-
Because
those
I
were all
remember
Netflix
there was like a
originals.
controversy, or I remember
That's
there
just-
being a controversy for like Iron Fist, that people were mad that he wasn't an Asian guy. But
He's
the
white
funny
in
thing
the
is he's
comics.
white in the comics,
That's
and
his whole
people
thing.
who had never
Not his
read
whole
it
thing.
or didn't know anything about it just decided to be mad just because he used like Asian origination stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't see the show, but I
I
heard
never
the
watched
show
it
was
either.
good.
I've
heard
read
it was too.
I read a
idea.
couple of the comics, and yeah, he's like a white boy who gets the cool power.
Yeah.
My boy comes in with the clap.
Not the clap. Oh boy.
Where did that name come? Or the nickname?
The clap.
The clap. Where did that nickname come from?
It's because after you get any STD, you go, well, I'm fucked.
Oh shit! Oh my god! You almost murdered me. You almost murdered this man.
I mean, yeah.
Speaking of controversial topics, milk.
Really?
Here we
I
go.
want to get on milk, man. Abolish milk.
Why?
Maybe don't abolish milk first. There are other things to abolish.
Nah, okay.
Hold on,
When we say
abolish.
abolish milk, are we
Abolish
talking
milk.
about
Like outlaw? Like no? If you
Hold
own
on.
milk, you're going to jail.
Wait.
Obviously, I don't want to become like the milk Gestapo, but like, stop trying
I'm trying to be
Hold
Al
on,
Capone of milk
gentlemen.
here.
Gentlemen, milk is a very broad topic. Now, are we talking about cow milk, goat milk,
I'm
almond
talking
milk,
about
skim milk,
I'm talking
all
about
milk?
Animal milk, dude.
Ban skin milk, dude.
That's a
I'm
whole
not
separate. I'm
sure.
talking about sure that, but also the rest of it too.
But mainly,
Just keep banning
mainly
more
animal
milk.
Animal milk is nasty.
What?
How?
are you talking about?
Animal milk is.
How much
it's
of it is
just-
even
Okay,
animal
hold on.
anymore?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Isn't milk like I don't even know.
What type of milk do
The
you
one
like?
that you get in the gallon, it's not even like the one from.
That
the
still
cow,
doesn't
dude.
narrow it down.
I'm talking about cow milk, right?
Okay,
Cow
like
milk?
2%.
How do you
Right,
even
because
have-
like cow milk,
They
when it
put-
first comes out the udders, is like
It's-
a lot different than the milk
Isn't
that
it
you
like
get in your
a
carton.
much
You're
like?
drinking
Isn't it very
chemicals,
thinner?
dude?
Isn't it thicker? I thought
Yeah,
it was
right.
thicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Dude.
not the same texture. I think they add stuff into the milk just for like preservative sake.
I know it's a
think,
more
but I don't know that
eggshell
for certain.
white.
Dude,
I do
that's
know
for
that.
cows. Okay, cow milk is for cows.
No, okay, but
Pig milk's from
So
pigs.
actually,
goat milk's from
technically,
goats.
Etc. Etc.
so coming from the fitness perspective
Oh,
of this, right?
Human milk's from humans.
All right, calcium.
The-
Let's hear it.
You can actually gain more calcium while having a like more of vegetable type diet than drinking milk. Like for
I mean,
example,
yeah.
like broccoli has a lot more calcium than milk. Yeah.
Probably. dude.
wow.
What I want to know about calcium is like I know nothing about like chemistry
If,
or
I'm
like
pretty sure I
chemicals and
should be right on that.
all, but
Yeah, I'll talk about that in a second.
Jamie, look that up.
what I want to know is like how the fuck does calcium get in like bathtubs and sink? Like calcium buildup?
Because it's like a rock, dude. It's like a mineral.
Calcium buildup?
Yeah.
Calcium is a mineral. It's on the periodic table.
You know why?
Because we're eating
We-
rocks.
No. Think about it.
We're
think about
drinking
it.
rocks.
No, gentlemen, think about it. We're losing a piece of our bones every time. We sweat it out.
We sweat out our
I
bones.
just-
We
you know,
sweat
you
out our
had
calcium.
me
So
with
is
the
that
fitness
what
stuff.
is that what old age is? We're just like we're
You
out
just
of bones.
you sweat out your
We're out
calcium
of
too much. Now you're too brittle.
We're too
When you finally die is when you finally defeat the skeleton that's inside your body.
That's
Okay.
the
And you
entire
can't
life,
join the
life is
skeleton
entirely a
Okay,
battle
so
between your
I
skeletons.
looked up how much calcium is in broccoli and how much calcium is in milk. So for 1 cup, which is 244 grams of milk,
Gross.
that's going to be 305 milligrams of calcium. But there is, in 1 serving of broccoli, which is 148 grams, there is 70 milligrams of calcium.
Ah,
Which
okay.
is more in the nasty milk stuff.
Which would make
Who
sense.
knows?
I mean, it
But
makes sense.
that's
because it's
still
pure
a good
calcium.
amount.
There's still
Now-
That's still a
and
good
you can
amount.
absorb it better.
Now, really quick, is this website that you're on run by Big Milk?
It's run by
Because we
Google.
can't trust Big Milk. Y'all remember them posters? The Got Milk posters? Oh man, they were trying to shove milk down
They
our throats
really
as
did.
kids.
Yeah,
They
and like
really did.
also,
What was up with that?
You're gonna get
Yeah.
big and strong if you drink this cow juice.
Oh,
like,
no,
no,
like
bro.
I
What-
also
hold
want to
on,
know is
wasn't
just, like
there-
who the fuck wanted like
Wasn't-
that thick, super thick milk? It was like unnecessary. It was a milkshake.
I
Oh, the
remember
one
Because the
that-
whole gimmick was the
yeah,
the milk
the
stash.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, that shit was sour cream.
But wait, hold on.
Yeah.
What wasn't there actual reports though? If you drink too much milk, you can actually hurt your bones.
Yes,
Yeah,
I think
that's
so
right.
because
Yeah. Just too
Big
much
Milk
calcium.
did this whole propaganda campaign because nobody was drinking milk. That's where the Got Milk slogan came from.
Everyone was drinking that chocolate
That's where the whole
It's like the
Ah,
diamond
that's
shit,
me.
bro.
I
That's
was the
me
chocolate
right
milk.
there. I'm the chalky boy.
Yoo-hoo boys.
Listen,
Anyway.
No. Yoo-hoo is chocolate drink. I swear to God, you look up the logo for Yoo-hoo,
I
it does
remember.
not say chocolate milk. It says chocolate drink.
Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Hold
I
on.
swear to God,
it's not milk.
it's not milk. It is
not milk.
chocolate
Honestly,
drink.
I drink it faster.
That is what it's called.
So,
Chocolate milk. You want to
Mo-
get a good chocolate milk, you get Promised Land chocolate.
Mm.
What's the
moral of the
what's good
story
stuff?
here, gentlemen, is follow what the diamond trade did. Just
Who and what?
the diamond trade.
The diamond trade?
Yes.
Like blood diamonds?
I don't know if I
Yeah.
want to. No, you know what? I'm actually.
No,
Wait a second.
I live my life going against everything that the diamond trade did.
Yeah, no. What the milk did is exactly what the diamond trade did.
I told you,
Because
Max.
diamonds is actually a lot more. There's a lot more of it than what you really think it
A lot
is.
more common, yeah.
Yes,
Talking
it's
about diamonds?
Yeah, diamonds are a lot more common than what you think.
Oh no,
it
for
is.
sure. It's blood
Yeah.
diamonds. That's what that
Well,
was the whole
that's
thing.
not
too.
just blood diamonds too,
Argument.
but diamonds aren't really that rare. The only reason why they're that expensive is because of the marketing campaign that the big fucking diamond industries did, and that's what really got the Western.
And then also just like social conformity. Be like, oh, you have to get me a ring for my.
Yeah, it's like Christmas, how we turned it into a whole marketing scheme now. Like, but
Jesus was born in February.
but yeah, so with the diamond stuff, they just did it so well where like now they associate it with marriage and love, and they did it too well now.
And bust down diamond chains.
Oh yeah, like before people weren't getting married by like diamond rings.
So
It was
then,
more
do you happen to know what the actual value of a diamond is?
Actually,
Well, I mean,
do not, because right now the
the
value of the
is-
diamonds,
is
whatever they
we
release to
give
the
it.
market.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
gold.
Gold is a precious metal through and through. Like,
So gold is actually more valuable than diamonds.
oh yeah, yeah.
Diamonds are
So
Not
what the fuck did Minecraft
is
do?
not.
Yeah, Minecraft got that shit wrong.
Minecraft is
No.
social conformity, dude. Stay woke.
No, think about it though. The reason why diamonds are more expensive than gold right now is because the fucking diamond industries have a fucking like literally they own like I think there's like one company that owns like 90-something% of all the diamond industries in the world, and and
I
they
know that company.
like control the amount of diamonds that's released to the world, so they can make it seem and appear like it's a rare fucking thing, and they can skyrocket the price as much as they fucking want.
See,
Wow.
just like milk. Milk did the same thing. Nobody was rocking with the cow juice until they were like, "Oh, got milk," and I was like, "Oh, that's funny. Yeah, let's say got milk and drink milk."
Honestly,
Wait, here's the
propaganda is one of the strongest fucking things you can possibly like ever do.
I mean, like, yeah, like, didn't they have a whole bunch of cigarette ads back in the day?
Oh,
on
yeah,
all
and
cigarettes?
how it used to be
Made
healthy
cigarettes
and
be
shit.
like, oh yeah, that it was healthy, and
Yeah.
everybody decided it.
And
healthy. They said cigarettes.
You
were
go in,
healthy.
you go in for your checkup to the doctor and be like, oh, you got lung cancer, as the doctor's taking a fat
Fucking
hit off a
cigarette.
cigarette.
Bro, people they were in America. They were saying cigarettes are healthy. They had kids cigarettes. I've seen a box. I've seen a picture of a box of the kids cigarettes. And you're telling me that people still believe this whole milk thing? Well, they will just blatantly lie to you.
Well, that's the whole thing with like, oh yeah, drugs are bad, but then you got like pixie sticks, and then you know the kids cigarettes, and then people. You got also these days where you remember like we would smoke Smarties in middle
Yes,
school.
sir.
yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
Y'all, man, I was eating Smarties. I was a fat boy.
I tried to smoke them. It didn't work as well as I thought.
Yeah.
Don't say
But like there'll be
Smarties.
those people that
We
like
just
just
didn't
knew how
do
to
it,
do
right?
it.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure they were just actually smoking.
most likely.
Probably.
They had a cigarette under their pack of Smarties.
They're like, these Smarties aren't doing enough
No,
for me. I need real
I-
shit.
No, I swear to God, I knew a kid. You would have known him. But basically, he can do this trick where like it's like he was doing like a weird like hiccup kind of sound, but he'll do it multiple times, and then
And then
when
you get
he
smoke?
let go, there's smoke comes out.
I
of
know
his
how to
fucking
do that.
mouth.
I used to know how to do that.
Yes, it's the weirdest trippy shit ever. Because I'll be the dumbass kid. Because I remember seeing this in like middle school. But I remember being like the kid that would like walk around going. Because like that's the sound I hear, right? And I'll be like, "Why is there smoke not
Just
coming
in the
out?"
in the library during study
just
hour.
This was a yak.
Yeah, no, it was weird because it sounded like a weird like clicking / like a gulping sound. And then after they did a certain amount of time, smoke came out of their mouth. Now, then again, the guy was genuinely smoking when we were in middle school. So,
But no, I do. I used to do that all the time, and like I didn't smoke.
were you smoking, Max?
No.
Max is a smoker.
Max.
But you know what is about smoking though is that some people don't look good smoking.
Oh, absolutely
all.
not. Absolutely. Honestly, like I don't really like when I see females smoke.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't like when I see men smoke. Men look disgusting. Females look great smoking.
Well,
Also,
but
wait,
the thing is-
nobody looks good smoking. I'm
It's-
sorry.
Yeah, no.
This
no
is
one
an
looks-
anti-smoking podcast.
don't smoke. Except love your body like you love yourself.
The only ones who look
Yes.
good smoking, and I think we can all agree, vampires.
100%. The
no.
emo
Dude.
people.
Dude,
What?
dude.
Okay, wait, hold on. Are we
what's it
talking
called?
about
Vampire
cigs?
Diaries?
Are we talking
Come
about
on,
cigs?
man.
Hold on a minute. Are we talking about cigs?
Cigarettes.
Okay, because like I was gonna say, the only
Cigars,
time-
you get the mob bosses.
exactly.
Disgusting.
I've never
Bro.
smoked a cigar.
I want
with
to
my
smoke a
brothers.
fat fucking
And
cigar.
I think what's
invited
funny
me to
though is
do
that you
one
don't
with
actually smoke cigars.
No, you don't. You still keep your lung capacity as long as you do it right.
Everybody knows the more phallic the object near your mouth, the manlier you look.
Absolutely. You get a big fucking cigar.
Big
A big, fat,
thick
thick.
cigar.
You're the coolest guy in the room.
You get a fucking
Everyone's
9-incher.
like, man, that guy, probably super cool.
That man, he knows how to fit a cigar.
He knows how to puff on that big, long, dark,
Phallic.
phallic object.
Anyway.
And fire. Phallic
So
objects
anyway.
and fire.
Fire do be right though. Fire do be fire.
Yes. Oh. You know what was funny? We had so I work in a gym. And so we had this client come in, right? And we typically ask people, you know, it's like, hey, do you smoke or do any recreational smoking? So basically, do you smoke weed, right?
Oh, boy.
And so my boss was asking this guy, like, hey, like, do you smoke or do any recreational smoking? And, you know, my boss, like, in our gym, we're pretty open. We're like, hey, listen, just tell us if you're doing drugs, if you are, because, like, if you're going to work out, some of these drugs really might affect you in the fucking fitness realm, right? And we got to stop doing certain shit. So he made it pretty clear to him, like, hey, bro, it's open, like, shit, like, my boss does some shit, too. So he's like, yeah, so,
Wait, so you're confirming you do steroids?
no, absolutely not.
Hey, we'll get him one day.
Okay,
No.
one day.
Okay, so what happened was, right, is he goes like real quiet and he's like, all right, so I don't smoke weed, I don't smoke cigarettes, I do cocaine. And my boss is like, huh? What do you do? And
It's a very big jump.
Listen, man, I don't eat candy. I don't yell a lot, but I put heroin right in my system.
My pre-workout is snorting a line every time, okay? And so my boss was like, oh, wait, hold on a minute. You do what now? And he was like, yeah, I snort cocaine.
I mean, isn't cocaine just hardcore caffeine?
It is not.
Absolutely not.
But the problem, okay, here's
Not
the
even a
problem.
little bit.
I mean, I know how
Interesting
I know how
way
I know
of
how
describing
no, I know how cocaine works when you snort
Yeah,
it.
cocaine's
But I mean,
an
like,
upper.
just like in terms of like, not what actually happens, but like, like how it seems.
Yeah, but
listen.
you do cocaine because you really seem like you're trying to push it on
Listen, I can't.
Cocaine's just like a venti latte, dude. Don't even worry about it. Couple bumps, you're ready for the day.
But no, the problem with doing coke though when you're working out is I don't know if like I used to have a friend who do coke before fights, and so what happens is like you're like numb, right? So like you'll see this dude like take blows and it doesn't even fucking face this guy. So the problem is if you now are trying to work out and you're on coke, not only is this an upper, you're not really feeling what the fuck you're feeling. So you're gonna go in there, try to lift like fucking 300 pounds in a bench press, and you might be like a skinny little shit, and you're gonna lift that bitch up like a millimeter off.
It's because he was drinking too much milk.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
so
no,
much milk
man.
that his chest caved in.
Yeah, that's what happens when you drink milk. That's what I said earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't drink milk, kids. But like, get
Don't-
calcium.
Cocaine over milk.
Get your calcium, but don't drink milk.
Don't do drugs unless you know the consequences.
Milk is a drug.
Is it?
I don't like milk, dude. I don't want to talk
You just
about
have a
milk.
vendetta.
Yeah, I only got on this podcast to push the anti-milk agenda.
So after this, you're gone.
Yeah, I mean, unless I can bring it up again.
Is your weekly reminder to avoid your milk.
Avoid your milk at all costs.
What happened to that company though?
Milk?
No, because it was the Got Milk people. That's an actual company.
What happened to the milk company?
Hey, no.
What happened to milk?
What was the company that was like advertising though?
The thick
was there a company
Wasn't
called
that
Get
a
Milk?
government thing? I
Yeah,
thought it was a government.
It was a
organization.
What, like Dare?
No,
No,
dude, it was
no,
like the
no.
federal government. I
was-
think that's how that's how
Oh,
they did it.
I
The
think it was
government got
because
in the milk.
no. I think
why
it's
they're
because
pushing
Hey,
it
just
schools.
say no to milk.
God damn it, what was Obama's wife?
Michelle
Michelle
Obama.
Obama.
It did happen
It's
when I
because of
happened.
Michelle Obama.
No, it was before Michelle Obama because we
Yeah,
were in
that was
elementary
before.
school.
That was before
yeah, that's
Michelle
true, that's
Obama.
true. Hey, but listen though.
She was
let's-
smart.
We were in
hold
elementary
on.
school when that happened.
Gentlemen, let's all agree though, our lunch changed when Michelle Obama fucked with it.
Bro, the pizza sticks.
Yeah.
I remember back in middle school, those
The
lunches
breakfast
were fire.
pizzas.
And
Oh,
then,
dude, I used to get the cheese sticks literally every single day. I don't know how I wasn't constipated. I got cheese sticks.
I got milk.
Hey,
the
but-
milk agenda was
Oh,
getting
God.
on
The
me,
milk
bro.
agenda. They had you in their
They had
clutches,
me, bro.
But back in elementary school, they would make you take a milk.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no, I don't want the milk. They'd be like,
See,
goddamn
my,
milk.
my
I
thing
always
was
grab
I
the
just didn't
apples.
like the flavor. I didn't like the taste of milk, so I
Yeah,
never
you know
tried.
why?
Chocolate
'Cause you're
milk.
not
Chocolate
supposed
milk
to-
is where it's at.
You're not supposed to be drinking cow juice.
Okay, let me ask you.
Unless
a
it's
question.
hot chocolate. Then
Who actually likes strawberry milk?
You know what's funny? I
Fucking
did when I was
weirdos.
like in pre-K, but once for some reason, like I just didn't drink milk for strawberry milk for one day, and I just didn't like it ever since.
Best day of your life.
Best day of my life.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll still take a strawberry milkshake. though.
I'm not into strawberry flavor in general, so strawberry milk for me was just not.
But strawberry flavoring don't taste like strawberries.
Yeah, I know. I love strawberries, but I don't like
Ooh,
strawberry
fun
flavor.
fact.
Why does that happen? Why do artificial flavors taste
Oh,
nothing like
hold
the
on a
actual
minute.
flavors?
Fun fact though,
For familiarity.
with bananas, what you're actually tasting with artificial flavoring on bananas is the old school banana. All right, of like back in like the 1800s, because now there's
It's changed bananas.
Dude, no, because
No,
there
it's
there
true.
was two.
Bananas have evolved.
Yeah, there was
Dude,
two
bananas
strands of
dropped
bananas.
an update?
Yeah, because
on update 1.3.
the old school banana, I think something happened to it, and it was like either dying off, it was getting hard to find again, and so the newer strain of banana that was
He's so serious. I promise you, he's
Hey, bro,
absolutely
hold on,
right
hold on,
about
hold on.
this.
Hey, bro, listen. Hey, come shop. I got that new banana strain. It's called a
Potassium.
Gorilla
for
Bongo
example,
Kush.
like apparently a lot.
I got that premium K.
Yeah, like apparently a lot of people hate the banana Laffy Taffy, and it's because yes, I love that.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you're also salad boys.
Yeah, the
so-
way that you just said I love that makes me think that you love banana Laffy Taffys. That's what it makes your voice sound like.
All right.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly what happened to the old. I know it's still alive today, but it's like now making a resurgence.
There's one left. It's in the Smithsonian. It's one banana plant.
They get the yearly extraction.
But yeah, because like apparently the old school bananas were more bitter than the ones that we have
And
now.
they were smaller too, yeah.
I have no fucking.
I mean,
pretty sure they were
GMOs,
smaller.
everything was smaller back then.
Yeah, people.
Yeah.
He's right.
we got bigger.
If we go back in time and someone like D'Angelo who's like 6 foot something, bro, they're gonna look at you like a fucking giant.
Big man.
Oh yeah, no, fucking James and fucking D'Angelo.
Yeah, y'all both are pretty tall.
Makes you
I'm
think,
not
man.
that tall.
What the fuck?
You're
We go back in
I'm
time.
like
Everyone's
5'10".
like my height.
You're not 5'10".
It makes you
you're,
think.
you're taller
It makes
than
you
5'10".
think. That means that Jesus was a short king.
Oh, absolutely, dog. That's why I can like walk
Short
around with
kings,
my.
Napoleon.
Dude, you know what I love about
short.
Napoleon though? Is how all that was bullshit about how short he was.
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah, I heard
really?
about
Yeah,
that.
he
it was
wasn't.
definitely
He's not short.
He
It
was
was
an
just some
African-
bullshit that someone made up and it stuck. It was some nation.
American
I forgot
agenda.
Who it was.
Oh man,
I-
it was the milk, bro.
The
The same milk who got on milk got their start from making Napoleon.
They said
short.
Napoleon was short. He didn't drink his milk. They got him.
They got the French and then they got us.
Yeah,
There's a
why are we
shadow-
bashing on the French? Aren't they our allies?
There's a shadow
They now
organization. There's a shadow organization of, and it's just an advertising company.
Yo,
They're the
fuck
ones-
Illuminati.
no.
Fuck
Yo,
this
the
advertising company.
Illuminati advertisement part, who made Napoleon short, changed bananas and pushed milk on us.
I think we're onto something.
Imagine old. I don't want to say old, but like olden, what was normal back then. Imagine that, but with modern day technology, like normal bananas, actual cow milk for milk. Tall Napoleon.
It's just weird.
But all of that with like iPhones, computers.
Yeah, there wouldn't be any war, dude.
They're
If they wouldn't have, if they wouldn't
didn't
have changed
fuck up-
bananas, if they wouldn't have pushed milk on us, racism would have ended in like 2006.
You know,
Alright?
you
We'd
wouldn't
be
have
done
heard
with
of you wouldn't have heard of the Apple brand. It would have been banana brand.
Banana brand. Yeah, or the
It's like an
peach.
iCarly when they got
Yeah,
the pear
peach
brand.
Oh, that's the pear.
no,
Yeah,
you know
dude.
what? I still want those phones.
Them pear phones looked awful.
The
They
pear
were
phones.
straight up
You know
bad.
what? You know what? You know
round with the
No, no, no,
pointed
no, no.
top.
With the it had the curve too on the side.
It did have the curve.
But
I
the
can't
one
watch movies on
phone,
that.
the one phone I do wish I still had, and it still, I guarantee you, it still exists because it was actually Zoe 101's flip phones. The sidekicks,
Oh, the one that like flipped like
180
Yeah,
degrees. The screen
fully.
would flip 180 degrees. Those actually existed, and they.
Those were real, yeah.
I want one. I still want one. I can rock a Razor today.
You know they have like a Razer smartphone now.
Yeah, but like,
It's not the same.
it's not the same.
Hey, it's
Ooh,
all,
did
it's
y'all-
all pounds
hold
of
on.
D'Angelo
Wait,
right
wait,
now. Just stating a fact.
Wait, have y'all seen the there's a phone. I don't know if it's like old or new, but basically every time you're about to write a message, the screen bubbles up
What?
to where where the keyboard is, it bubbles.
That would feel weird.
Yeah. So like it genuinely bubbles up. So like it's like you're tapping buttons.
Keys?
Yeah,
Ew.
because it's like your normal screen, right? But then the moment your keyboard pops up, it bubbles up like it's buttons. It's very cool.
We've strayed so far from where we were supposed to be, man. Bananas were supposed to be one thing. We're making bubbles on
Bubble
phones.
Hey,
What's
wait,
gonna
wait,
happen?
you know what's funny?
Is
It's all-
are bananas gonna change again in another 100 years?
Bananas are gonna
No,
be
it
dull
genuinely
bananas.
could. It
Bananas are
genuinely
going to
could.
exist.
It genuinely could, bro.
Sad.
You know, chocolates is the cocoa tree is actually going extinct, from what I heard.
Wait, for real? Oh no, I did hear that because Nutella. They'd be like stockpiling that shit.
Yeah,
Damn
yeah.
Hershey's. Oh wait, Nutella.
Nutella. It's Nutella. It's not even Hershey's.
Damn
Nutella isn't even as popular as they used to be.
No, because they made awareness about
You know, we actually
Hashtag and Nutella.
And Nutella and government milk.
Oh, hold on. Look, you know what's funny? Antifa should never have Nutella. You know why?
What's an Antifa?
Antifa, like the political group?
Yeah. They should never have Nutella. Here's why.
I hate to tell you this, I hate to be.
Hold
the
on,
one
hold
to
on, wait a
bear
minute.
that
Hold
message.
on.
They already can buy Nutella.
Wait. Think about it. Hold on. Antifa, right? They're against fascism. Guess who made it? The fascist Italians back in World War II.
I mean,
Nutella was made by the Axis powers.
Yes.
Nutella.
Yes,
Was
because
made by the
Yes, because-
hazelnut spread that I put on my toast.
Yes.
Was
because,
a weapon of the Axis
Yes.
powers.
Because
You
we
are
blocked
eating
them
Hitler's favorite snack.
off. So, any Antifa people, if you're eating Nutella, throw that away right now and bring it to me.
I will dispose of it
I will
properly.
dispose of it properly.
I don't even know what to say right now. That's almost as bad as milk.
I mean, when was the last time you had Nutella, though?
Ugh.
Yeah,
Mine was
it's
this
just not
morning.
It's
popular.
been a couple of years.
It's not popular anymore.
I'm not gonna lie. To
I
you.
get it. I get one thing of Nutella once a year for Christmas, and it's like the little to-go thing with the pretzels. That's
That'll
it.
last you the whole year, I guarantee.
Bro, there used to be a store. Remember that? There's like a store in like Chicago. It's just a Nutella store.
You know
and they
what's
sell
crazy?
that's like a 2-gallon thing.
I buy it. If there's a Hershey store, there's a Nutella store.
You know what's crazy though? Hearing you all say that, I'm like a fucking whore for Nutella. Bro, I ate that bitch this morning.
I'm gonna dominate that bitch.
Like I'm telling you, bro, bring it over.
Nah.
Bro, I have to always have Nutella at my house. Like,
We need the people who ended Nutella to end milk.
Nutella's not ended though. It's still going on.
still going strong. I'm helping them go strong. Shit.
Just you.
Wait,
Yeah,
is
bro,
Nutella
What's
made
the
with
what's
milk?
the? It.
Probably.
I imagine it's dairy.
Could.
Jamie, look that up again.
You're a fact checker.
You're Jamie. Your name is James.
Hey, no, one day for real though, we should have a cardboard cutout of Jamie. And every time we go, Jamie, fact check that, we're just gonna smack the cardboard.
Oh boy.
I wanna. If I were to get a cardboard cutout, I think it would probably have to be Guy Fieri.
If I get a cardboard cutout.
If I woke up to a Guy Fieri cutout, I'm going back to sleep and I'm never waking up again. That will take
Offing
the life.
himself immediately.
What'd you find? What'd you
What's
find,
up,
Jamie?
Jamie?
Okay.
What's the recipe?
Nutella, it has skimmed milk powder.
Ah,
So it's still not even
not
it's-
animal
So
milk.
it's dairy free.
The way that
Technically.
the way that the government is pushing milk, and they're secretly putting it in our food.
Okay, so let me
Did
tell
I
you all the
ask
details.
for milk?
Are they drugging Nutella?
It's sugar, modified palm oil, hazelnuts,
Hey, wait, I
cocoa
put modified
powder.
palm oil in my hair sometimes.
Hey, that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
why your hair always looks so good.
Hey, thank you.
I want to eat
Yours
I
it.
wish. Thanks. Okay. Skimmed milk powder, whey powder, soy
Lettuce?
If you can't pronounce it,
Soy lettuce.
lecithin,
Lecithin.
Lecithin, and vanillin. Sounds like
Vanilla.
Pokemon.
Is it not vanilla?
Nutella, I choose you.
Vanillin.
Vanillin. I guarantee there's like
Hold on a
Pokemon
minute.
vanilla.
I
or
didn't
something.
hear cocoa yet.
Cocoa.
I said it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh,
I
didn't hear it
totally
either.
missed that shit.
I must not be listening.
But I mean, like that's like not even the main.
Yeah, it's
thing
not.
of
It's not
Nutella.
even the main ingredient because when World War II happened,
Oh,
we
it's
bought
not the
them
main
off.
ingredient that they advertise because they advertise that hazelnut's the main ingredient. But I guarantee it's
Vanillish is the Pokemon I was thinking
not.
of.
Vanillish.
Yeah.
I like how I keep trying to talk about dessert foods that should be abolished, and Yamila's brought up World War II twice.
Well, it's always Nutella though.
I feel like we're
World
all...
War II started.
Hold on a minute, wait a
the
minute.
21st
I only brought it up
century.
once, and this has been all
You just
with
brought it
Nutella.
up again before I said
Nutella
anything.
again.
Oh my god.
Man, he's just trying to put in his 2 cents.
Bringing it back.
And that's called a callback. We're out of here. Roll the credits.
But what are you trying to bring up this time? From what were you talking about?
World War II.
Yeah.
No.
How did we get back on World War II?
I forgot what you were saying, but like, oh, I remember you were saying how they don't advertise chocolate first. Is because I was trying to explain during World War II how we blockaded them.
Oh, yeah.
They couldn't get fucking chocolates. They were like, fuck, what are we gonna do? We got hazelnuts like crazy out here. Fuck it. Hazelnuts.
It's actually crazy. Nobody really thinks, nobody really talks about it. But also during World War II, the
brought it up
Americans
now.
accidentally. Oh yeah, now I'm doing it. The Americans actually bought a bunch of milk, and that's why they're pushing the milk agenda onto us.
They're trying to get rid of it so it doesn't go bad.
Boy, chocolate saves lives.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
It definitely does.
So you're saying if I just
Dark chocolate is healthy for you.
dark chocolate,
Dark
chocolate is healthy.
Tootsie Rolls have saved
wine,
lives.
Red wine is also healthy, right?
I mean,
Yes.
Yeah.
Red wine is healthy.
Yeah, no, it's only a cup a
In
day though.
certain ways.
Yes, only a cup a day.
Mhm.
If you go excessive, you're fucked.
Like a cigar a day. You're perfectly
Yes,
fine.
no, cigar a day, but if you go over, you're fucked
A
again.
cigar a day.
A cigar a day, you're perfectly healthy.
Perfectly fine.
That's
FDA
just-
approved it.
Okay, maybe not
Which one of
perfectly
these
healthy.
cigars?
You probably get mouth
mouth
cancer.
Yeah, you probably get that.
Where'd you learn that? Cigar.com.
No, I mean, I heard it from you. Where did you hear it?
The FDA.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, so it's actually like a.
Yeah, it was a study.
Yeah, the FDA's. I'm not gonna keep bringing up milk. Never mind. I was gonna.
It's
trying to
influenced by the milk corporation.
The big milk has their greedy little.
Listen.
Their greedy little.
You know how
hands
we
and
have the
everything.
NRA and then all those fucking.
We have milk.
We have the
America
big milk
has milk.
corporation. Okay. And they have politicians under their belts.
Oh my god.
The 1%.
You understand?
You think?
It's
The 1%. Oh.
gentlemen, they got them in both the Democratic Party and the Republican Party.
Oh my god.
The revolution must be today. Bring up the banners.
Oh my god. We danced around that for like 20 minutes. How did we neither of us think of that?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Gentlemen, don't buy your milk.
Yeah, man. This is now an anti-milk podcast.
Anti-milk
Fuck
podcast.
milk. But I'm a down me some vanilla almond milk though.
Hey,
Almond milk.
oat milk,
Oat milk
Oat
too.
milk?
So-
delicious.
The thing about almond milk is
It's
that
not
I think
actually
it's
almonds.
okay, but it's the best if you use it to make hot chocolate.
Oh,
Ooh,
fantastic,
Okay.
Facts.
fantastic.
I didn't really like using almond milk for cereal.
Not a fan.
I don't do it.
It depends on the cereal.
Oat milk and cereal.
Haven't
Once
tried
again,
that.
fantastic.
Haven't tried that.
It really does depend on the cereal, because I want I guess
I
maybe
did
maybe
Frosted
maybe
Flakes.
Frosted Flakes would be
Fruit
good.
Loops?
That's the one I did and I didn't
No.
enjoy. Yeah.
Maybe.
I
Fruit Loops.
think
Nah,
I
not
did
Fruit Loops.
Frosted
Not Fruit
Flakes,
Loops.
so it's been a while.
Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs and
Speaking of cereal, now as a little new topic. Which one of the cereal mascots do y'all think could win in a fight? Because I'm not gonna hold you.
Tony.
the Tiger.
Tony the
I
Tiger.
Tony the
knew
fucking
y'all were
Tiger.
gonna say Tony the Tiger.
No,
Captain
Tricks.
Crunch.
Tricks.
listen,
Captain Crunch.
listen. The
It's
cokehead bird from Cocoa Puffs
No, they
is
changed it.
absolutely going. What?
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Fruit Loops. They've changed
Yeah,
Fruit
no.
Loops. They changed Fruit Loops, but
Yeah,
Cocoa
no. Now
Puffs.
he's like a little.
Because he's coked up on Cocoa Puffs.
bro, he's
No, he's
bro,
tripping on acid. Let's be
No, it's definitely not acid. He's
Yeah,
obviously
Tricks
off
are
the
it.
puffs.
real.
That
Okay,
little
we can
cokehead
see
bird
this.
is gonna fold everyone else. The three little elves from that one from
I
Rice
thought they were Rice
Krispies.
Krispies.
Huh?
Aren't they known?
He's folding them either way, no questions.
They're
Tony
tiny.
the Tiger, folded. Dare Gert asleep. Stop playing, bro.
I mean, he
think
is
that Tony
coked
the
up. So
Listen. I think Tony the Tiger, even though you're a coked up bird, this is a fucking tiger.
He's wearing a bandana.
He's also like beefed
He's-
up.
he's
Have
a-
you
he
seen
is
this
he's
man?
jacked.
He's
Tony
not like a
is
skinny
jacked.
Listen,
tiger.
it takes one little stupid swipe on the bird and he's done.
And the
Listen.
and the bird for Cocoa Puffs, scrawny, so
Yeah, super
scrawny.
scrawny.
Okay,
And birds,
okay.
you know how tall.
I feel like the
big a
only
bird actually
challenger
is?
for Tony is Tricks.
No, because they're both the size of human children. We've established
Tony's
that through
bigger than the
commercials.
adults,
Okay. Anyway,
and he's
maybe,
a tiger.
okay, maybe the bird falls, sure, but you know who's not gonna fold? The leprechaun from Lucky Charms.
He does have a magic
that
body. He has a
dimension
magic body.
bending,
He's got a magic
omnipresent.
pot.
Okay.
He's like a fucking elder
Okay,
god,
I can
dude.
see this.
He
I can
makes
see
fucking
this.
portals with rainbows.
He is the old one. The
Tony
great
the
old one.
Tiger is a tiger. That leprechaun,
He's got a fucking
he's like
shit.
an omnipotent being,
Hold on,
dude.
wait. I think
Alien
we're
X
all
from Ben
forgetting.
10.
We're all forgetting about Bam Bam.
Bam Bam got super strength, and he was just
Bam
like,
Bam is technically a mascot because of Coco and Fruity
Cocoa
Pebbles.
Pebbles.
Dude, I swear to God, Bam Bam is gonna wreck everybody.
Imagine Bam Bam grown up, and he mastered his powers.
Bam.
powers.
What's up? My name's just Bam. Bam, bam, no, none of that. It only takes one now.
No, they don't call me Bam. They call me Blam.
Oh. I don't like that one. That one makes me uncomfortable.
I'm not a fan. You know, I might not eat Fruity Pebbles anymore.
Actually,
I'm still eating
actually
Pebbles.
no.
Oh, yeah.
He's not called Blam. He's called Wham because he only has these W's.
Hey!
Oh. Ooh, question for the cereal though. So, when I was younger, ate a shit ton of Frosted Flakes until finally, that bitch just tasted like a fucking factory.
I mean, it's just sugar. That's
No,
literally
no,
all it
I'm-
is. It's
I
the
mean,
most
like,
sugar.
What
I
I
think
mean,
it has the most
what
sugar.
I
out of all
mean
cereals.
is, like, I feel like I don't know. There's been certain times where I've ate like in Fruit Loops as well. When I've ate the cereal and I'm like, I am literally tasting the factory. I can taste the fucking workers. I can taste the fucking metal.
The stainless steel.
Yes, like I can taste the grease.
I think you
like,
just gotta go to a different store, man.
I think you need to go to the doctor.
Well, it's interesting you say that because like that brings me to an interesting idea. Like, what cereal as a kid? There's two questions here. The first one is, what cereal as a kid did you love and now you hate? And the second question is the opposite of that. What cereal did you hate as a kid but now you adore?
The one I loved as a kid and hate now is Pops or honeycomb pop.
No.
No.
I've
Honeycomb was different.
Honeycombs.
Pop, but just
Yeah,
Pops in
no, yeah,
general.
there was Pop, and then
I
there was
loved them
Honey.
as a kid. I hate them now.
Hate
They're-
that shit.
They're so stale. They're always stale. Even when you buy them like fresh stock in the store, they're always stale.
Straight out the factory? Nah, as soon as it touches air, shit's gone.
yeah.
For me, it's gonna have to now be the Frosted Flakes. Now, it's
You
not
just-
that I
think
don't.
you just had a bad batch.
No. It's not. No.
There was like
You
bales
say
of
that.
bolts
No.
in it.
You say that, Max. But the thing is I've tried over and over again, multiple times, because I was like, this has to be a bad batch, right? Because like I'm telling you, when I love that shit, I love that fucking shit. Okay.
It's just sugar.
All right, bro, calm
Yeah,
down.
I fucking loved it, dude. And then I was getting
Frosted
so
Flakes.
disappointed because I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Damn, put
And
a
then
put
finally,
a cheap diamond ring
dude,
on
no.
it.
And then finally, I was like, okay, this is disgusting. I need to stop. Like, I'm not liking it. So, and in the reverse, the one that I really like, in my family we call them the oatmeal squares, but they're the brown sugar. Fuck.
Cinnamon Toast
Kicks?
Crunch.
Frosted mini wheats. Is that what you're thinking
No.
Wheaties?
It's like you know the
cereal pillows.
oh man, hold on. It's the one where it's the
Sorry.
Quaker Oats or
Not
the
cereal. Come on now.
I think it's made by Quaker Oats.
Quaker Oats.
Well, he's looking that up. I can say mine. Fruit Loops. I used to die over them. Give me Fruit Loops for every meal. Nom, delicious. Now, won't go near them. Disgusting.
They just
taste
take
like-
too much. For me, it's just you don't get enough out of it. They take too much space in the bowl.
Bro, for me, Fruit Loops
That's true.
taste like the smell of a Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, I hate
Yeah.
that. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Good thing I don't
That's
eat
interesting.
But the one that really takes me there now,
This-
man,
Yeah,
Raisin
Quaker Oats,
Bran?
raisin.
come
Bran?
on,
oatmeal
bro.
squares.
Dude, I feel that Raisin Bran Crunch. I hated that shit
Healthy
as a
source
kid.
of fiber and
That shit is
everything.
so
Stop
good.
I
playing
think
with
y'all
me.
are just getting old.
I mean, maybe. Man, listen. You check your digestive tract. Mr. Frosted whatever and Fruity all that.
You're
Raisin
saying you
Bran,
won't. You're saying you won't down a bowl of Fruity Pebbles.
I absolutely will not. If there was a bowl of Fruity Pebbles next to a delicious, nutritious, crisp, ooh, man.
All using non-actual cow milk.
There's
Oh,
so
obviously oat milk. We've established.
there's
So,
so
I gotta
many
show you
good
real quick.
cereals out there for me.
I think the biggest betrayal is because like there's like those
Oh,
some
I
families
know.
that
Yeah,
like
it's the
they
Quaker
take the
Oats.
cereal
Quaker
out of the
Oats.
box and they put it in like the Tupperware, right? Like there's like those families.
Oh, so you were white.
No.
Yeah, basically. I didn't want to say it. What am I looking at?
That's the cereal. It's Quaker Oats.
There's no
Squares.
cereal. Oh, there is there. Okay.
Dumbass. Oh, it changed the screen. I was like, dude, it's in the middle of the
For our
fucking
audio
screen.
listeners, Max was looking at a blank phone.
I really was.
Okay.
What was I saying?
I think.
Oh,
for-
don't
with the families that put the cereal in the Tupperware, and you're like, ooh, some Honey Nut Cheerios. Okay, you pull it out. It's just regular bland Cheerios, and you're just like,
See, my grandma had it on lock. She'd make me a bowl of regular bland Cheerios, put some sugar, some bananas, and some strawberries in
That's
it.
the move.
that
Is the move.
Baby, tasted like, I don't even know.
Now, my
Okay.
grandparents are super unhealthy. It's definitely fried food for the morning.
I wasn't
sound
allowed to have too
angry
many
about
sugary.
No,
cereals
it's
as
actually a great
kid.
time.
Wait, hold on.
With your
Wait,
air fryer?
I already knew this about Baker, but he couldn't have
like
too many
fryer
sugary
for like
cereals.
boys.
Keep going.
Baker.
So, as a kid, I had a lot of Pops. I had Cheerios, not Honey Nut, just normal Cheerios. And eventually, I was able to get things like Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles. But it took a long time for that to happen. But a consistent cereal for me was always Golden Crisps.
Golden Crisp.
Ooh, wait, you know what? I got something along the lines of what Baker just said. When I turned 16, I got a car, and I got like my first real like paying job, right?
The Home
Dude,
Depot.
no, this was it was a barbecue joint. Dude, the first thing I did with my newfound freedom and my newfound money, I went and bought something my parents would never ever let me have. And I've confronted them about this and they deny it, but I'm like, "Oh, you're not going to remember? I remember. I remember the tears in the grocery store because all I wanted was that peanut butter and jelly that was in the same jar. The goober? You remember that?
Oh, that's
Bro, every time my father would look me in my small childlike eyes that were full of wonder and hope, and he'd be like, "We have peanut butter and jelly at the house." I said, "It's not the same, Ladaine. It's not. It's the same thing. It's got a little googly-eyed frog on it. I'll never forgive you," and I didn't forgive him.
I think one of the things though is similar to that is Schmuckers, the jelly
You said
company.
Schmuckers?
Schmuckers? Is
Oh,
it Smuckers
yeah.
or
I think it's
Schmuckers?
Smuckers.
It might be Smuckers. Yeah, it's definitely
Smuckers.
Smuckers. The Smuckers in like hotels are way better than Smuckers in the jar. I don't know what it is.
Hold on, what are the Smuckers?
Smuckers and Hotel?
Yeah, like when you go to like the continental breakfast and you get like the little
Oh, the little
yeah,
bitty
the small
container
small
things.
packets of Smuckers.
Okay.
Those are always better than the ones in the jar.
those
It's
the
because it's portion. Because you don't know how much you're like actually.
Yeah, but
getting
I
when
was
you get it
but
for
I was
yourself.
also a fat kid, so I grabbed like
Hold on,
the entire
guys,
box.
Guys, I am so fucking lost. Is this the jelly?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Oh, I'm back at
Smuckers, I
it.
remember
Oh, you're
there
talking
was
about the little
commercials.
squares.
Yeah.
Little oh,
Yeah.
man.
I was so
It's
fucking
because there's only
lost.
so much flavor that you can pack into one
So they just put
container without
all
becoming
flavor,
dangerous.
all flavor, no jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it
You
was.
see, I was a very anti-healthy kid when I was young. So if I saw that shit, I was like, no.
it
that's
wasn't
healthy.
healthy at all.
Well,
Talking about
you see,
jelly?
it said fruit, so I pictured in my head healthy. So I was like, ah.
So you were the one who was like, oh, it's green, must be healthy.
No, if I see a picture of a fruit on it, and I'm like, nah.
A picture of a fruit, dog.
So Fruit Loops must have
But
been.
it was weird. You know what's weird? You gave me a fruit, I will eat the shit out of it.
Yeah, what the hell?
Different.
Yeah, I don't know. It
This
was
man was built different. He has
I'm different.
morals
See, he
about
already
him.
knew. He said, "I like real fruit, not artificial shit."
probably.
But he's also the prosciutto kid.
I'm sorry. The
You about
what?
He's a prosciutto
Okay.
kid.
What the hell's a prosciutto kid?
It's
that
cured
to-
meat, basically
Yeah.
like raw. Meat.
No, I know what prosciutto is.
No.
It's the little salami shit.
Yeah,
What's a prosciutto kid?
this motherfucker. You
That's not an answer to my question.
Yamil is a prosciutto
This
kid.
man is about the
What
prosciutto.
he's trying to say is, I got
Yeah.
spoiled with good food.
He
My mother's a chef, and my dad worked in the only restaurant in my small town, Puerto
I see.
Rico.
I was a bologna kid.
the bologna sandwiches.
I would
That's
say
another thing that I
ham
used to
and
go
mayonnaise.
crazy on that I
would-
can't
no,
touch
I
anymore.
would still-
Miracle Whip.
Oh,
Ooh, whipped cream do used to be fire, but now it just feels
Whipped
like
cream.
no, but that made me think of hold the phone. No.
Miracle
There's
Whip
miracle.
with
There's
cream.
Miracle Whip of cream. There is.
No, there's not.
There definitely
never
is.
seen this.
Jamie, look that up.
Jamie.
There
I
definitely is,
swear.
unless it's
Cardboard
just
and
been
you smack it.
years since I've had like any form of whipped cream.
You
or
think of
macaroni.
Cool Whip? I just thought of it. You think
Oh, I
you
am
are
thinking
thinking of Cool Whip.
I am thinking of
Cool Whip. Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Miracle Whip.
Brian, cool
That's-
whip, kid. You really got James shook there. He was like,
What?
Yeah, you don't ever get my Miracle Whip wrong.
Well, it's not the whip connoisseur.
It's like a white man's best friend is Miracle Whip.
Boy, Jamie said, "Don't talk shit about my." The one thing I know in this life is some mayonnaise.
oh fuck, man. All right, but okay, back to the cereal topic though. Okay, what was one cereal that was brought up when you were younger but was canceled and you fucking loved it?
What do you mean cancel? Like they discontinued?
Like they discontinued.
Like they said something racist.
Hey, yo, the cereal box.
Wheaties said the N-word.
Wait, also, wasn't Wheaties like also like another form of like Times Person of the Year because like they'll
It
choose
pretty
one
much was,
they
yeah.
would choose one person to put on the cover of the Wheaties box.
yeah.
I hate to jump off topic, but who do you think would be on the Wheaties box now?
The people that the doctors.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh,
Maybe that's why I didn't eat yes. If that's the vibe they were giving off, I think there's a reason my parents never.
I mean,
bought it.
Wheaties were just Frosted Flakes with no sugar.
Yeah,
I've never actually had them.
Cornflakes.
It's just corn flakes.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I thought they were healthy, so I didn't like it. when I was young.
this guy. The
They're not. They
418
don't.
he
They
did
don't.
to
I don't think
person.
they give any nutritional value. I think you just get the value from
I-
the quote unquote milk.
But you know,
No.
cornflakes were invented because it was like a
Smells
bread
yeah.
mold or some shit.
No,
right?
wasn't it supposed to stop young men from masturbating?
No.
What?
That was the no. I watched the Drunk History episode about this. I got this. Maybe that I can't remember specifically.
Wait,
But,
what?
Yeah,
no,
'cause,
okay.
like-
They were made in a sanitarium, which was like a really nice loony bin. You can't say loony bin. Well, yeah, I mean back then they called them loony bins. Now they're homes for people who need mental health, which we all respect. But anyway, back then it was like and they had like a pool, but that might have just been in movies. Anyway, it was a place where you help people, and the guy, his like brother ran it, right? And he didn't do nothing. He like worked in the kitchen, but he invented the
Wheaties.
right frosted. I mean flakes,
Cornflakes.
like cornflakes specifically, like the actual food. He invented them because he like left some dough just out in the kitchen overnight, and he came back and there were these little like mold spots, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat those because weirdos." And then he started selling them. Maybe the masturbation. There was something about that.
I want to know where that. Yeah, no,
no,
that's
like,
more interesting.
I
that didn't
remember.
seem as important to me at the time.
because I remembered that the people it's Kellogg, right?
Kellogg.
Yeah, because I remember the Kellogg was the original guys were like some either doctors or something in the medical field.
The
some shit.
sanitarium thing. I was
Oh
talking
yeah. And so they wanted to solve the issue of men jerking off, young
The
men
issue, yes,
jerking
of
off.
course.
So they thought it was because sugar. They had too much energy. So it did now. This is from what I remember. This all could be bullshit. I could be spreading. Jamie, please.
I'm looking right now.
But in order to fix the problem, they made cornflakes so none has no sugar, so they can stop men from masturbating. Now, that did not work.
It didn't work. Well, clearly it didn't.
Well,
work.
obviously, because I'll eat a bowl of cereal and then go handle myself right afterwards. Sometimes I don't even stop eating the cereal.
Okay. The primary focus in the origins of cornflakes was to feed people in a hospital. The claim that cornflakes were invented to stop people from masturbating is not true.
Get
See,
fucking
there we
served.
go.
One of us
Says
was right.
John Harvey Kellogg.
Wait, was he the bad one or the good one?
I have no idea.
There was a good brother Kellogg and there was a bad Kellogg brother.
All
But
I
see,
know.
this is why we got Jamie to look it up.
Before we end this session, I want to say that Kellogg is the Google and Facebook of the breakfast industry. They really are.
I mean,
Yeah.
They
see
own
that.
Yeah.
every breakfast item that you can think of.
Oh my god, are they another monopoly?
oh my God, it's big cereal.
And we'll talk
Big
about that.
cereal.
We're
And
gonna
you know
we're
what
gonna
goes
talk
with
about
that?
that
Pushing
next
big
time.
milk. Did you catch that, the big milk part? Oh, I thought you ended it. They're pushing big milk.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a great time. Have a great Spooktober. We'll see each other in the next one.